Minnesota State University Moorhead, the Dragons Digital Network, Dragon Athletics, and Go Team Productions presents Minnesota State University Moorhead Dragons basketball. A doubleheader, kind of a weekend here at home, the way we like it here on a Friday night. Tonight, the Dragons take on Bemidji State, and it's all sponsored by State Farm. And good Friday night to you, and welcome inside Alex Numsick Hall in Moorhead. My name's Steve DeStacia. It's my privilege to be with you, as always, alongside my guy, Jared Bledsoe. Here we go. You got a taste of the Dragons last week against the Minot State team. What did you learn?
I learned the Dragons love playing defense, looking for them to pick up where they left off on the home court.
They gave up 33 points, and by my calculations, that's one of two times they've given up 33 points. Only fewer was when they gave up 32 against Upper Iowa, 2-3 years ago.
Yes.
They also like to shoot the ball. They're not afraid to. They're going to miss. They're going to turn the ball over. Part of the growing pains.
Yeah, it's part of the growing pains, but you want to encourage your shooters to take the open shots, obviously get out in transition, and have some fun playing the game.
All right, let's take a look at our player comparison tonight. And we have Mariah McKeever and
yes, Mariah McKeever, one of the dynamic duos, averaging 15 points a game, shooting close to 43% from the field, can definitely get it done.
Players to watch presented by Matt Buss. And let's take a look at our Bledsoe Bullets here tonight for the Dragons. Start fast, get some bench help, win that battle in the paint. You know that's going to start with Peyton Boom. For Bemidji State, they've been bitten by the turnover bug. They're going to try to get some second chance points, and points off turnover is always important.
Yes, you got to force your opponent, get some turnovers, and obviously get some early buckets if you want to defeat this Dragon basketball squad.
Bledsoe Bullets presented by the MSUM catering services of Sodexo. Let's take a look at our head coaches. First for Bemidji State, there's Chelsea Stoltenberg in the middle of that fray. She's in her 8th season. She has 60 wins and 126 losses. This Bemidji State squad is still looking for their first conference victory this season. And for the Dragons, they come in with a record of 4-3. There's a good look at head coach Carla Nelson, 11 wins away from 400. Our head coaches are presented by BSN. Amy Sanchez, Brad Solom, and Shiloh Shumway are our 3 officials. The Dragons are in their whites with red trim. Bemidji State is in their greens with white trim. Let's get this first full weekend started here in Moorhead.
Absolutely. Dragons come out matched up, man-to-man. Early staggered screen here for Bemidji State.
Pogachnik all the way in, too strong. Running down the weak rebound is Taryn Johnson. And here comes Natalie Jens in the Dragons offense.
And Bemidji State matched up man-to-man as well. Early travel call there on Peyton Boom. Couple extra steps.
I think she looked up and she saw Sam Pogachnik and might have gotten some happy feet. So a missed Bemidji shot and a turnover, and that's how we start here tonight. Cross court it goes to Pogachnik. She's lined up against Olivia Skibble, who does a good job defensively. Going back up is Alyssa Hill, and she can't score. Here's McKeever.
A nice step through, not able to connect. Look at Peyton Boom rip down the offensive rebound.
Skibble.
Nice shot there by Skibble. Not afraid to shoot. The first time we saw this young lady at home, really had some confidence letting it go from behind the arc. Good to see her get points early.
She was 2 of 8 a week and a night ago. 2-0, the Dragons lead it. Hill underneath. No. Second try. No. Skibble the rebound. Here comes Jens. You said the Dragons like to play defense.
Yes, that was excellent help side defense there by Peyton Boom. Dragons able to come away with an early stop. 4-out-1 set here for the Dragons, looking to get it inside to Johnson.
They do.
Oh, nice touch inside by Johnson. 2 early boards and 2 points for that young lady. We talk
4-0. This is the fourth game I've seen, which is a couple more than you've seen, Jared. And I'm telling you, this Taryn Johnson, just like Mariah McKeever, hitting the boards. I got to watch her get 14 rebounds against Rogers State back on November the 11th. If Taryn Johnson's going to start doing her Peyton Boom imitation underneath with the footwork, she's going to be a great player.
Absolutely, and that means you can't double off of her when the Dragons go inside to Boom. Boom has the ball inside.
There we go. Speaking of footwork, what do you got, Peyton? Oh, some good defense by by Hill.
Solid interior defense there by the Beavers. Looking to run. Transition three. Not able to connect. Look at Boom go high.
She not only went high, Jared, she did go high, but she also went a little horizontal and got that rebound as she stretched.
Skibble knocks down her first three of the evening. Timeout, Beavers.
2 minutes and 36 seconds in, the Dragons got a 7-0 lead.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Dave Eggers for your personal price plan today.
State Farm agent David Eggers is your one-stop shop in Moorhead for protecting your car and your stuff at surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. David Eggers is ready to help. In fact, he's here tonight. Call 218-233-1334 for your great auto and renter's rate today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 7-0, Steve DeStacio and Jared Bledsoe. Good start for the Dragons on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, some excellent interior defense, getting some early stops. Transition three and some interior scoring out of the young lady, Taryn Johnson.
Taryn Johnson getting an early bucket. Peyton Boom doing her thing on both sides. Skibble hitting a three, throwing a goose egg.
That's a fast start.
Fast,
yes,
right.
Start fast, yes.
Well, that was one of your bullets, so that's why you get paid the big bucks. I can't even look at your contract without the glasses. It's so big. Boom, the rebound. Too many zeros. I got zeros in mine, too. They're just on the front side. McKeever. Up top, Boom. Open from 15. No. Good look. Boom can pop out and hit that.
Absolutely. A nice rhythm shot. Dragons don't mind that look. Nice job by the Dragons getting back here in transition. A 5-out set here for the Beavers.
Pagachnik going to line up a three, and that was long from the get-go. Rebound taken down by Skibble. Here comes Natalie Jens. Jens had 26 points last weekend, 13 in each game. Oh, Mariah McKeever using the backboard for a little defense, but could not get the shot to go down. This is Brooke Tice out of Shawano, Wisconsin. Trinity Yoder, another Wisconsinite out of
nice
Hayward, Wisconsin. She'll score.
Yeah, nice move there by Yoder off the bounce. Little spin. Able to get in the lane, giving the Beavers their first bucket of the evening.
Johnson setting a screen. Up top, that's not what she does. Boom on the elbow. Boom. Won't go. Yoder the rebound. Second team All-NSIC last year was Yoder. A little stutter step, pass underneath the right armpit of Skibble, and a three thrown down by Alyssa Hill, and the Beavers are back to within two. Alyssa Hill now 3 of 4 from long range. Skibble, three, no. Rebound run down by Yoder. Here come the Beavers.
Oh, nice find by Yoder. Oh.
And our game's first foul.
Oh, Pukachnik would love to have that one back.
Pretty look too, there it is.
Beavers looking to tie this ball game. Not able to connect.
All right. Near the game's first foul. Here is Yoder. Wanted to mention, and we try to as much as we can, not only was Yoder on the All-NSIC second team, she's a two-time member of the NSIC All-Academic team. Good on her. That's the way you get it done. Rachel Koenig opened from 15, just like that. A Dragons 7-0 lead has morphed into a 7-7 tie. That is Peyton Bang, and she'll fall down, and this should be our immediate timeout. We're not going to get it. All right. We don't need it, do we?
No, we
Let's
don't. We
going.
got good action going.
Let's go. Yoder across midcourt.
High screen and roll action here for Bemidji. Almost travel there for Yoder, keeping her balance.
Yoder backs up for a three. Won't go. Mariah McKeever grabbing the rebound. Here comes Mariah. Through some heavy rush hour traffic, lost the ball, and somehow got it back and scored.
Nice job there by McKeever. Dragons leading rebounder with 7 rebounds a game. Getting that rebound going coast to coast.
Koenig doesn't elect to take the three.
Oh, nice head fake there.
Majewski for the lead. Won't go. Skibble the rebound. McKeever lost it, fortunately for her, off of Jens's leg. Cross court it goes. Skibble likes to shoot. Won't go. And this goes out of bounds, and this is last touched by the Beavers. Aaron Barrett, a 5'7" sophomore out of Menominee, Michigan, number 0, checks in for Bemidji State for the Dragons. Tori Ratz, 5'8" freshman out of Fergus Falls, is in. Kayla Youngs, number 31, 6-foot freshman out of Independence, Minnesota.
High screen and roll action here for the Dragons. McKeever stops and pops off that screen, getting to that sweet spot at the elbow.
4 in a row for McKeever. It's an 11-7 Dragon lead. We mentioned that over the air last time. Last year, she might have just taken that three, but instead, she came around a screen, popped a higher percentage shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Great decision there by McKeever. Coming off a career high 25 points. And she's still hot from the last time out on the court. Oh, look at Yoder. Second effort here for the Beavers. Not able to connect. Look at the strong rebound there by Peyton Boom.
Looked like birthday girl Allison Swenson's rebound with a pair of elbows and a snarl on her face. Here comes Boom. Won't go. And a foul. This is going to be on Bang for coming over the top. Mariah had a season high 23 last time out. She got a career high last year against Bemidji State. Remember the 32 she put up?
32.
That was a fun afternoon to watch. And then we got to watch Natalie Jens the next day against Crookston put up 33. See how that works?
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah, that's season high.
And there's McKeever, another rebound.
A season high, 25. Seems like she's still hot from that performance.
9 of 12 makes in a loss at Mary. McKeever from a long way.
Nice offensive rebound there by Boom. Left hand finish. Nice job. The second effort by the Dragons so far have been impressive, getting those boards going back up. Oh, great help side by Boom, drawing the offensive foul there on Yoder. We watch here the help side. Excellent call. Excellent call.
That's what we call doing it on both sides of the floor, right?
Yes.
She went all the way in, scored 6-0 run after a Bemidji 7-0 run, which was preceded by a Dragon 7-0 run. Gets the rebounds, snorts some dust, scores, then goes down and does what she just did. It's a full day's work for some. Rats near side. This is Kayla Youngs. Splitting a double team. 8 on the shot clock. Skibble. No. Rebound pulled down by Rachel Koenig out of Nodine, Minnesota. Nodine is just south of I-90 down in the Winona area. That's some pretty country down there as we have a whistle and a foul. This is on Alyssa Knight. She came in after the last whistle. Knight's the 5'11 sophomore out of Bruton, Minnesota. Got her geography in. Offensive and defensive calls. We're on a roll. Can't you tell? Can you hear the excitement?
I can feel it.
Barrett for 3, short.
Nice box out there by the Dragons. Rats coming away with that defensive rebound. Look at McKeever attack, not able to connect. Great transition defense by the Beavers. Looking to run here.
Pagachnik got her. Here's Pagachnik. One too many passes looking inside for Koenig. We're under a minute in the first quarter. It's 13-7. The Dragons have the lead.
Dragons looking to execute some high screen action here again. Decision there by McKeever, not able to connect.
Knight had the rebound, but also lost her balance all in the same breath. 7 seconds separates the shot clock from the game clock. Rachel Koenig, left side, Pagachnik inside. Alyssa Hill couldn't score, and now the Dragons can play for the final shot of the first quarter. Another stellar defensive effort. What's McKeever waiting for?
Oh, nice drive. Able to finish with the left right here at the buzzer.
Mariah McKeever, I will never doubt you again. McKeever goes all the way in. It's an 8-0 run to end the first quarter with the Dragons up by 8.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I didn't have to do anything. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But man, being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up out of bed to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. The sheer effort it takes just for basic life functions like breathing has earned you the right to have someone bring that sandwich to you. Your struggle is not lost on us. Have a sandwich, you hero.
It's so much more than just a place to live. Bridges Apartments, located next to NDSU, offers all-inclusive leasing. Units are fully furnished with modern kitchens and include all utilities with internet and TV. Bridges provides a community that supports students with many conveniences like a state-of-the-art fitness center, controlled access keyless entry, gaming area, cyber cafe, and more. Call now and get up to $4,000 in lease incentives. Bridges Apartments, this is living.
All right, welcome back. 15-7 is our score. As you see the up-to-date standings, everybody has played 3 games here in the NSIC. Minnesota Duluth, how about Mary, who beat the Dragons last Saturday at 3-0. St. Cloud State 2-1. And there are the Dragons at 1-2, and Minnesota State Mankato 3-0. Standings presented by Richards. Remember, don't let this stuff fool you. Everybody's just feeling one another out. We mentioned, I think before last game, that the Dragons are going to win some games that they shouldn't. They're also going to lose some games that maybe they shouldn't either. This is Skibble underneath.
Nice drive there by Skibble.
And
Great
a foul.
decision.
What do you have for first quarter numbers?
Great job by the Dragons getting inside. 8 early points inside in the paint, keeping the Beavers only to 2 points. Be interesting to see if the Dragons can continue to get it inside and capitalize inside the paint. Shot there by Skibble, knocking down the free throws.
17-7. The Dragon lead is 10. Three on its way, and that's going to miss wide left by Maddie Shires. And here comes Boom on the right. Up top, Rats, near side. Jens. So this ball will go out of bounds. Jens has an opening. What do they call that, a Euro step, Jared?
Oh, nice job there by Peyton Boom on the offensive rebound. Able to extend this lead to 12.
It's a 12-0 Dragon run after we were tied at 7.
Four out, one in set. Nice job there by Peyton Boom. She's been very active this evening inside, obviously on the offensive end, but doing a great job drawing a charge, getting the deflection that last possession.
First quarter, Jared, the 7-0 or the 7-0 run that Bemidji State had to get on the board and ultimately tie the game. Other than that, the Dragons, what are they doing so well that you can see?
That
so
right
far?
there, they're
Go ahead.
hustling.
Tell
they're
me.
hustling, second chance effort shots. If they're able to knock down transition threes, oh, they'll blow this game wide open. Nice job there by Yoder. But if you're the Dragons, you want to continue to be scrappy on the defensive end. You mentioned drawing charges, deflecting passes, contesting shots, and capitalizing in transition. What are your thoughts on that?
I agree, and I agree with your analysis. I'm just looking to see, is it something? Are they winning every 50-50 ball? Is it footwork? Is it just being in the exact right place at the right time? You see a Johnson screen, Loftus, excuse me, out of Stoughton, Wisconsin. Skibble.
Oh, nice find inside by Skibble. It's plays like that. Second effort. Jens attack, drawing the foul.
Jens will take a dive into the deep end, I hope. This foul is on Trinity Yoder. That's her second.
Nice job by Peyton Boom, not forcing it up. Jens attacking off the bounce. Able to draw that foul. Opportunity to get 2 points here at the stripe.
So here's Jens at the free throw line. Missing free throw number 1. Nat makes 1 of 2. It's a 13-0 Dragons run with just under 8 minutes remaining here in the first half from Moorhead. Minnesota Crookston is here tomorrow afternoon. Dragon men later tonight. This is what I signed up for. This is a long 3.
Nice job there by Boom, going sky high, ripping it down 2 hands. Dragons are looking to run.
Boom's 7th rebound so far tonight. Oh, good running that time by Erin Barrett. I think she forgot where her right pinky toe was, and it was on the line. Jens
Nice kick.
and Skibble. Skibble still can't
Johnson.
find the 3, and there's Taryn Johnson working hard. Jen shooting from the 3rd row.
Shot that with extreme confidence. And Johnson done an excellent job on the boards, giving the Dragons a second chance, kicking it out to Jens.
It's a 16-0 Dragon run. Pagachnik, whistle on an offensive foul. Who'd they get? They got Janice Swanson.
I mean, you asked earlier, Steve, what's working? I mean, the Dragons are doing an exceptional job guarding the three-point line. Beavers are 1 for 10 from behind the three-point line, only 13% from the field. So, again, the Dragons continue to do a great job on the defensive end. Nice move there by Peyton Boom. Ooh, got called for extra steps on that one.
Did she travel?
You have such a puzzled look on your face, and I know you are a stickler for extra steps.
I am the traveling stickler.
Did she travel?
I didn't see the infraction, but it didn't smell right.
Okay.
How's that?
That's fair.
How's that?
Great job there by Jens. Rebounding from the guard position. We often talk about how the Dragons do an exceptional job. Both post players and guards rebound the ball. They get the timing down.
I think Boom just forgot to catch the ball. Crossover by Barrett. Skibble lost the ball out of bounds. You got McKeever, Jens, and remember they're just sophomores, right? And then you got Boom, who's been here for, I don't know, a long time, 5-6 years. And then you got Johnson and Skibble, and it just works. Nice move inside by Pogachnik, and there goes the 16-0 run. 23-9.
Nice find inside. And again, if Johnson and Boom can build a rapport like post players of old, this could be fun to watch. As Peyton finds it inside to Johnson.
Right, because we haven't seen Taron Johnson shoot hardly at all. In fact, coming into tonight, 7 games, Johnson shot 17 times. That's what, 2.3 attempts per game. She already has 2 attempts tonight. She scored, just missed the N1 here. There's a good look at Taron out of Kindred. Needs to work on her free throws. Boom. Grabs the rebound. Johnson over to Skibble. Up top, Boom. Jens, the 3 around the Johnson screen.
Great job there by Jens, reading the defender, going under that screen, stopping and popping, knocking down yet another 3.
A looper inside to Hill.
Nice touch there by Hill inside. Good patience.
It's not only good patience, but that was touch with the left hand. She had to switch from right to left, or else she would have eaten some Peyton Boom supper. Whistle and an offensive foul. They get Johnson. Oh, no, they got McKeever. Mariah just sat there like, no, not me. Really? Amy Sanchez leading the crew tonight. 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. It is 26-11. Barrett around Jens. Pogachnik. No. Pogachnik will head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Pogachnik catching it. Try to fake 2 dribbles. Trying to weave through, able to draw that foul there on Peyton Boom.
And we hit our media timeout. 4:40 remaining in the first half. It's all Dragons. They're up by 15.
More exciting way to end.
For over 100 years, we have been here to connect you, entertain you, inform you. Our world may change, but we are always here. Then, now, and tomorrow.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Dave Eggers for your personal price plan today.
Use promo code DRAGONS35 at any Fargo Moorhead Papa John's for 35% off your order. Papa John's, the official pizza of the MSU Moorhead Dragons. The Steve and Jared non-traveling roadshow back in Moorhead, and Jared has something to say.
Oh, I was just going to say,
good.
Yeah, the Dragons stifling defense. Beavers only 5 of 25 from the field. We talked about, was that performance last time the Dragons were at home an identity, or something the Dragons can hang their hat on for the duration of the season?
That's my first question to Carla at halftime. That's what I didn't get to ask her last time, because the Dragons played such a not up to pace, not up to par first half in her eyes. So let's see what she comes with tonight as far as why is this defense playing so well. We'll just leave it general. I like it.
Yeah, that'd be a great question.
I need to know the answer, that's why. I can't figure it out myself. They got a foul on Young's. 13th foul whistled against the Dragons here in the second quarter. Here comes Skibble back in from Snohomish, Washington. Skibble played at NDSU the last 3 years, following the footsteps of Sarah Jacobson, who's now on the Dragon bench as an assistant coach. Good move inside by Alyssa Hill. She has 7. It's 28-15 with 4 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Definitely have to keep an eye on Hill as she's getting comfortable on that low block. Dragons go inside. Nice find, nice cut there by Boom to Bang. The left-hand finish.
Peyton Bang's first 2 points, 30-15.
Oh, great anticipation by McKeever.
She gonna throw it down? She'll lay it off the glass.
Easy finish there by McKeever, getting out in that passing lane.
Dragons back up to their largest lead of 17. Bang going for the steal. Good movement inside. Shire's on the business end. Bemidji State looking like they are getting a little more comfortable offensively, just a little. Now they get a turnover, they get a freebie. Let's see what they can do. It's a spinning Aaron Barrett. She calls her own number right off the nose of the rim. Probably want to scratch that one off. Here comes Jens. She'll try a 3. No.
Oh, great anticipation there by McKeever with the putback. Time out, Bemidji State.
Watching Mariah McKeever do that is probably not going to make the Bemidji State bench very happy.
We've all been there. People are counting on you and something goes wrong. Whether you're in a meeting, celebrating, or any group setting, food should be the least of your worries. At MSUM Catering Services by Sodexo, we start fresh with the best ingredients, and our culinary artists work together to create your favorite dishes. You can rest easy when we deliver the best experience right when you need it. Relax and contact the professionals at MSUM Catering Services by Sodexo today.
All right, Matt Bus is a convenient, cost-effective way to get around town. For more information and to stay up to date on all future service changes, visit mattbus.com and follow Matt Bus on Facebook and Twitter. 34-17, the Dragons trying to move to 2-0 here at home in the league. Oh, there were too many Dragons around, but Taryn Johnson couldn't grab it. Olivia Skibble's on the floor. We have a jump ball. It's going to stay Bemidji State's way.
Again, great help side there by Peyton Boom, causing some of that congestion inside.
Spicer, Minnesota native Shay Oman, who scored a career-high 11 points 4 years ago yesterday against the MSU Moorhead Dragons, checks in. Pagachnik won't go. McKeever the rebound. Taryn Johnson looking a little gimpy as she comes up the floor. Moved a couple Beavers. allowing McKeever to grab the rebound. Skibble for three. No, it still won't go. Boom, our 9th rebound. McKeever won't go.
Boom, ripped down her 10th rebound. Great job there by Skibble. Dragons with another opportunity here.
Bigot Johnson.
Yeah.
I told you she was moving Beavers earlier, and that time she got called for it. Remember, it's all legal until you get whistled for it, right?
Absolutely. But you love the physicality out of this young lady. Getting inside, rebounding, not afraid of contact.
If you're afraid of contact, don't sign up to play for Carla Nelson or Allison Swenson. Kidding me?
Very true.
Ah. Pogachnik. This is Isabel Majewski coming around a screen. That looked like it was forced. Boom, another rebound. That's her 11th here in the first half. A minute remaining here in half number 1. McKeever stopping and popping. Pogachnik the rebound. Here's Majewski. That's a long way and that won't go. Mariah McKeever runs in the boom and grabs the rebound.
Double high staggered screen here. Jens decides to take it. Nice find. Beavers are being scrappy. Air ball there by Jen. Solid defensive possession by Bemidji State.
Maybe the Dragons waited too long, couldn't get a shot, give the Beavers the credit. 10.5 seconds remaining to try to knock into the 17-point Dragon advantage. This is Omen. Pogachnik running one-hander, no. And that'll do it for the first half with the Dragons up 34-17. The Dragons have the lead, Jared. Yeah, so good. We did catch up with Carla Nelson. She'll come back. She was caught up with... No, you're always coaching. You got to appreciate that. Coach, I wanted to ask you this last time. I'll ask you now since we saw it again. Why is your defense playing so well?
Well, I'm glad you think so, Steve, because I actually don't. I see a lot of balls that we actually could get if we would just release and go get the ball. You know, I think the one thing that we do is we make teams take a tough shot, and fortunately, most of the time we get a rebound, but we have to rebound better. That's the thing that's driving me crazy.
I understand in the second quarter there were things that I even saw from up here, and of course you coach more than I'm ever going to. Just in the first quarter, Bemidji State had a 45-second run of 7-0. Outside of that, you blanked them. You almost blanked Rogers State for a quarter. It just seems like this might be the early identity of this team. Is that correct?
You know, I'll go with that. You know, I don't really have anything. I don't really know. I think that we can work harder. And, you know, I see balls that we should be able to get. And we don't. We let people catch it and we let them run their stuff. And I would like us to get comfortable where, you know, yes, we can contain the ball, but yet every once in a while take that chance and get that steal and make people think twice about maybe making a cut or making a pass.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm just picky about everything.
We will keep an eye on that. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Dragon head coach, picky head coach Carla Nelson. Her team leads it here at the half, 34-17. You're watching live coverage of MSU Moorhead Dragon women's basketball on the Dragons Digital Network.
One new place for two people, plus two distinct styles, plus 2 of everything. Plus 1 budget divided by 2. Life math is complicated. Financial experts
Hi there.
make it easier. Affinity Plus.
We raise the bar on bar food with sandwiches, tenders, and there's more where this came from. To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
The Go team, we like to call ourselves the champions of Dragon Pride. And what that means is that we want to be champions of the brand of MSUM Dragons. The clothes we wear and the comments that we make and just being positive and excited about being Dragons. And the other side of that is being good at what we do. We have a lot of opportunities to win awards, and we've won 13 national awards in the last 5 years. And so we want to be the best representations of our brand and champions in everything that we do, and helping our other Dragon teams become champions in what they're trying to do. It's an internship that's going to be different from anything else I think you're going to find, because we really strategically try to find the strengths of the individual and craft the role around those. So it's not just a cookie cutter, you're going to be doing this, you're going to be doing that. You really get to make the experience whatever you want it to be. And we're firm believers, and you get what you put into anything. And so the harder you work, the better the experience is going to be. And if it's surrounded around your strengths, you're actually going to enjoy it too.
I'm Erin Lemaire. I am a production assistant and assistant student director at the Go team. I joined the Go team because it was a good chance to get experience in filmmaking in a more live production setting. I like a lot of different aspects of being on the Go team. I like running the cameras and doing all sorts of the stuff with like the broadcasting, but I also like switching, pushing the buttons and doing replay, so all sorts of things.
My name's Laurel Hoseth. I take pictures for the Go team during athletic events. I've always kind of liked sports, and I love photography, so I thought this would be a good fit since I know how sports work, and I kind of am learning about my camera, and so I decided to get more experience. I feel really proud that your work is being used and it's actually appreciated.
I am Brent Keel. I am the audio video editor and production assistant with the Go team. I joined the Go team to put something on my resume that was beyond just I showed up to a class, and something to show employers that I have some real world experience.
My name is Macy Miller. For the Go team, I'm a promotions coordinator. So I get to handle all of the in-game promotions. Pretty much they give me a mic and I get to make everybody excited to be here. So that includes like running games, throwing out t-shirts. I get to smile a lot, so I really like that.
If somebody was thinking about joining the Go team, I would tell them to definitely just try it out. At least for a game or two, just to see if they like it.
These people that you'll be working with have a lot of pull in your career, and they also give you a lot of experience that you'll need in order to start a career.
There's a lot of real experience you can get that doesn't just apply to just sports.
Producing it, in all honesty, is a really cool opportunity that we allow our students to have. And just getting involved on campus is a great way to meet people, network, and just have a good time.
It's really easy to join the Go team. All you have to do is go to msumdragons.com/Go team and fill out the application. It's just your name, phone number, email, and just send us your resume. We'll bring you in for an interview, get to know you a little bit, and see if you're the right fit culturally for what we're trying to do here. But go to msumdragons.com/Go team to apply today. Today's live coverage on the Dragons Digital Network is brought to you by our broadcast partners, Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union, BSN Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Brant Hospitality Group, including the Radisson Blue, the Holiday Inn, the Holiday Inn Express, and the Courtyard by Marriott Fargo, the Bridges Apartments, Herbert and Gerberts, Forum Communications, Inforum, WDAY, Gate City Bank, Matt Bus, Midco, Papa John's, Richards Transportation, MSUM Dining by Sodexo, State Farm Agent David Eggers, and Minnesota State University Moorhead.
This is Jack. Jack has a debit card from Gate City Bank. However, it looks like a little night ninja took off with his card, as they sometimes do. But lucky for Jack, he can freeze his missing debit card with the tap of his mobile app. And even if his card is stolen or lost for good, he can go to any Gate City Bank location to get a new card issued instantly. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
(34-17), the Dragon women lead Bemidji State here at the half. Take a look around the NSIC here on a Friday night. Down south, Minnesota State leads Augustana. Wayne State leads down in the Twin Cities. Sioux Falls and Upper Iowa all tied at 31. Southwest leads Winona State 32-27. Here in the Northland, Duluth leads the Battle of Highway 2 in the third quarter. Mary leads over St. Cloud. How about Minnesota Crookston? They're going to be here tomorrow afternoon, and they lead Northern State 39-18 early in the third quarter. This look around the league is presented by Richards Transportation. Let's take a look at our upcoming schedule. We mentioned tomorrow the Dragons will take on Minnesota Crookston. We'll have those games right here on the Dragons digital network beginning at 3:30 on the women's side, 5:30 on the men's side. If you look over to your left, that is Bemidji State's upcoming schedule. They will play at Northern State tomorrow afternoon beginning at 4 o'clock. This look up at the upcoming schedule for both teams is presented by Bell Bank. 34-17, the Dragons have the lead, and you're watching live coverage of MSU Moorhead Dragon women's basketball on the Dragons digital network.
Riddle me this, with all this sizzling meat and crunchy veggies nestled between toasty flatbread, who should get credit for Papa John's papadilla? The person who invented pizza or the person who invented folding? Well, whoever it is, a tip of the tongue hat to you, sir or madam. Papa John's papadillas for just $6 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
What do you have?
Oh, you got to love it. Right away here, I want to point out Peyton Boom locating man and ball. So she's locating Bemidji State coming down in transition. As we roll here, great job. Anticipates, draws the charge there. Excellent job there by Peyton Boom.
All right.
And then we want to look at the maturity of the Dragon guard play. Talk about the screen and roll action. Jen has it here, surveys the floor. We have Johnson coming off as we roll here. Jen reads the screen, defender goes under. Jen stops and pops for her second triple on the evening.
So she has the option to go around, or she could just tiptoe backwards and shoot the three like she did.
Yes, excellent decision there by Jens.
That's not an RPO. That's a 2-3-0. Draw it up with Roland. here on the Dragons Digital Network. Jared and I will be right back. You're watching live coverage of the Dragons here on the Dragons Digital Network.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Dave Eggers for your personal price plan today.
It's time to focus on you, a healthier you. It's time to get back to better health. Regular visits with a primary care provider at Sanford Health can lead to better overall health and wellness. It's time to get back to regular care. It's time for a healthier you and better health. It's time to see your doctor at Sanford Health.
They do.
Oh, nice touch inside by Johnson.
Did go high, but she also went a little horizontal and got that rebound, and she stretched.
Skibble knocks down her first three of the evening.
Academic team. Good on her. That's the way you get it done. Rachel Koenig open from 15, just like that. An opening. What do they call that? A Euro step, Jared?
Oh, nice job there by Peyton Boom on the offensive rebound.
Skibble, and it just works. Nice move inside by Pogachnik, and they're bang going for the steal. Good movement inside. Shires on the business end. Jen, she'll try a three. No.
Oh, great anticipation there by McKeever with the putback.
All right, 34-17. You saw some pictures. Jared, quickly, numbers that stand out.
Yeah, right away you see the Beavers only shooting close to 22%. Got to do a better job knocking down shots. Dragons doing a solid job dominating the rebound war there, 29-17. And if you talk about getting it done, the Dragons dominating the paint.
First half stats presented by Papa John's. We welcome you inside our perch upstairs. Steve, Jared, I asked Carla Nelson if defense is the early identity of this team. You've seen a game and a half. Is it in your eyes?
So far, I mean, they have definitely dominated on the defensive end. You'd like to see them keep that energy this second half.
She said the Dragons got to go for the ball more. I asked you about winning those 50-50s. I didn't necessarily see it, but she's the head coach.
Honestly, from a coaching standpoint, I saw a couple plays where the ball hit the floor and the Dragons just got back on defense as opposed to being aggressive, as Coach Nelson said, taking that risk, securing that rebound.
Okay. Very good. There's a Bemidji. Oh, they're going to say they got tipped out of bounds by Skibble. It's 34-17. Remember, the Dragon men are coming up next. Alyssa Hill. Out to Pogachnik. And now here's Trinity Yoder. A whistle, a nifty move. It's not going to count. A foul gets whistled against Natalie Jens. That's her first foul. The Dragons in the first half were led offensively by Mariah McKeever. She had 10 points. Natalie Jens had 9. Peyton Boom had 11 first half rebounds for the Dragons. This is Maddie Shires.
The Dragons continue to be active on the defensive end as we saw Peyton Boom get that deflection. Be something interesting to watch too. 17 first half points given up by the Dragons. Can they continue to do this? These Beavers are on pace to have 34 points. We talked about the Dragon defense.
Minot had 33 the other night as Pogachnik gets her second bucket. So the Dragons have given up, before that bucket, 50 points in a game and a half.
Wow.
A game and a half.
That's impressive.
50 is usually a good number. You ask Carla before every game, you give up 50, we'll take our chances. 100%. McKeever. Boom from 15. Good shot, wouldn't go. Rebound taken down by Pogachnik. The Proctor, Minnesota native, throws it away.
Beavers attempted to run on that, not able to connect. Maybe again the Dragons defense getting back, causing that difficult pass.
Pogachnik turned 21 this past Monday. Happy belated birthday, Sam. Here's Natalie Jens in the corner to Skibble. Still is looking to find her shot. She went 2 for 7 in the first half. Here's Jens around a Taryn Johnson screen all the way in. Couldn't finish. But Nat Jens will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 as she got hammered by Hill.
Nice screen action there by Johnson. Jens able to attack, drawing that foul on Hill.
All of your replays presented by Midco. Jens hits. That's the way you shoot free throws. That's the way you teach them at the next level basketball. Get up there and shoot it. Right?
Different techniques for different players. But the goal is to put the ball in the basket, as you mentioned.
I understand that. Oh, nice dive to the basket by Yoder.
Yoder with a left-hand scoop. Cutting this lead to 15 for the Dragons.
Boom, push from behind by Rachel Koenig. This Bemidji State squad, as we mentioned, 0-3 in the NSIC. Ah, I thought about you when I looked this up the other night. Bemidji State went out Thanksgiving weekend and played against St. Martin's and Western Washington. I remember that trip.
The good old days.
Oh, boy. How about that move by Boom?
Little shimmy and finish inside by Peyton Boom. On pace to get a double-double if she continues to score like that.
38-21. Jana Swanson underneath scores her first 2 points of the night. Now Bemidji State is hitting the glass. Pogachnik. Remember, they went on a 7-0 little tidy run. That's a walk or a double dribble or
a miscue.
A miscue. I'm saying 15 sounds like a bunch, but it's not. I mean, we saw Bemidji State. Dragons could win this game by 50. I'm just saying 15, they shouldn't be too comfortable.
Right, you definitely can't take your foot off the gas if you're the Dragons. Want to go back to what's been working. Obviously, can get it inside the Boom. McKeever's shown signs of heating up. Jens has knocked down some threes. So Dragons go inside to Peyton.
Did you see that move by Peyton Boom to her left? That was quick. It's Janice Swanson's third. She's going to plead her case with Judge Amy and lose.
Oh, great anticipation there by Yoder. If Bemidji State wants to get back into this game, they're going to need more plays like that.
Down to 13, 38-25, 6:40 remaining, third quarter. Jens by herself across midcourt. Another tip by Yoder. Here come the Beavers. Shires. Yoder up top hill, Pogachnik around a screen.
Nice hands there by Rats.
That ball goes out of bounds.
Yoder showing some signs, being active on the defensive end, converting a steal to a layup, and came away with the last deflection for the Bemidji State Beavers.
Are they going to take a look at this? Are we having a replay? Oh, wow. I think they just got Jana Swanson for a technical foul. Remember, she came over and questioned Amy Sanchez, our official, and now apparently she was giving it to Sanchez from the bench. So that is a technical foul. This is Olivia Skibble at the free throw line. I haven't seen a technical foul by a player from the bench in a long time. Long time, at this level.
Right.
At this level.
Interesting call. Be curious to hear what was said to warrant that type of reaction from the officials. But here we are, Dragons are up 15 with the ball.
And an offensive foul. They got Boom. And now Boom is questioning the call by Brad Solom. I don't think Boom's going to get a T. 40-25, 6:12 remaining, third quarter. Up top, this is Shires. Swung around to Yoder. Yoder slips in the lane. Hill bobbled it for a moment. Boom's defense was tremendous. And now a whistle. This should be a jump ball, and it is. That's just Peyton Boom doing what her coach told us she needed her team to do more of in the second half.
Yeah, Boom slow to get up here.
Uh-oh.
Be interesting to see how he got tangled up inside. Hope she's all right.
Boom is going to come off the court a little gingerly. She's going to get replaced by Kayla Youngs.
Watch the replay here. Oh. Came
Yeah,
down on her knee.
yeah, something. You heard it right away. Yoder, three. Got it.
Nice shot there by Yoder, knocking down a three.
7 quickies by Yoder here in the first 4 minutes and 25 seconds of the third quarter. This is what Yoder can do.
Yeah, Yoder coming in, averaging close to 16 a game as Jens tries to answer, not able to connect. Bemidji State basketball.
So let's see what Bemidji State can do with Peyton Boom being looked at. I don't think she's seriously injured. I think she got, like you said, twisted up. I don't want to play a voluntary game of Twister, much less an involuntary game.
I know, right?
It's too much twisting. Pogachnik for three. No. This ball will bobble out of bounds, and the Dragons will get it. Up by 12 in a game they've pretty much dominated. Right?
I would agree. I mean, Dragons have dominated on the defensive end, getting stops. Obviously knocking down shots on the perimeter and inside. But again, a very close game. This game isn't over.
Ella Georgie, a 6'2 sophomore from Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Into the ball game for Bemidji State, and abruptly a foul. Oh, they got Taryn Johnson on a trip. That's Taryn Johnson's third foul. Carla Nelson doesn't like it. In hockey, it's a 2-minute minor. 4:58 remaining third quarter. The Dragon lead is a dozen.
To be the best in town. I'm just trying to be the best. Me, yeah. There's nobody like me.
State Farm agent David Eggers is your one-stop shop in Moorhead for protecting your car and your other amenities at a surprisingly great rate. So stop looking around. David Eggers is ready to help. You can talk to him here tonight. He's got a little pin on that says David Eggers, State Farm agent. Or you can give him a call on Monday, 218-233-1334. For your great auto and renter's rates today, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 40-28.
I mean, you look up 12-point ball game. Bemidji State 2 of 15 from behind the 3-point line. So, I mean, if they're able to connect on a couple of those threes, this is a totally different ball game. But, again, you got to credit the Dragons' defense thus far. Offensive foul there.
They got Aaron Barrett.
Yeah.
That is Barrett's first foul. Here is Mariah McKeever.
Got the mismatch inside that you want. Good patience there by the Dragons.
Is that it?
Shimmy. Peyton not able to connect.
And the foul on Skibble.
Yeah. Reaching in that time. High percentage play there for the Dragons, though, going back inside the boom.
So Bemidji's gnawing into this lead a little bit, and it's also gotten a little sloppy, a little physical. There have been offensive fouls, moving screens.
Technical foul.
Technical foul. And another offensive foul. This time they got Ella Georgie. There are things that you just don't see in your run-of-the-mill Northern Sun game. Within the last 3 minutes, we've seen a technical foul on the bench. And what's that? Is that 3 or 4 or 5 consecutive possessions with an offensive foul away from the ball?
Yes.
If you're Peyton Bang, hold still. Here's Bang.
Oh, nice
pretty move by Bang.
Nice move there by Bang. Facing up. You can check it out on the replay.
Tell me
Face up.
more.
One dribble. Nice scoop reverse with the left hand by the freshman, Peyton Bang.
Hill in, Georgie out. Go ahead.
We know we were talking about bench play. Right here, Peyton Bang coming in.
Sure.
Some production off the bench.
There hasn't been much tonight, has there?
Not a ton.
Rats hasn't scored. Bang has 5, and that's it off the bench. There's your bench. 43-28. The lead is 15. Inside Hill. Easy.
Nice touch off the glass by Hill.
Maybe a little too easy for Carla Nelson's taste. 43-30. 3:40 remaining, third quarter. McKeever.
You're spot on, Steve. Only 4 points for the Dragons. Only 5 points. Take that back. Only 4 points for the Dragons. Only 5 for Bemidji State off the bench.
Bang has 4.
Oh, nice finish there by Yoder.
A quick 3 thrown up. A rebound by Yoder. And a steal by Boom. And Bang the rebound.
Nice job there by Bang. Talk about bench production. Bang coming in, getting it done.
45-32. Brooke Tice. And that ball's just thrown away. I have no idea where Yoder was looking, but she chucked it into the cheap seats.
I tried to get it inside the Hill. If Hill had actually moved, there was no help side. A bit of a miscue there for the Beavers.
Boom. He's going to go to the free throw line. What are they going to call?
They have Yoder on that foul.
Yeah. So Peyton Boom with just 6 points so far tonight. She had 3 points this past Saturday. 1 for 3. Boom. After 14 last Thursday.
Maybe that's why we're seeing a little more inspired basketball by her. Like you mentioned, 11 rebounds. Now 8 points.
Pogachnik looking for Georgie. Found her. Georgie again. Travel. Moved her pivot foot and it cost her. (47-32). This third quarter just been a little sticky. Again, the good news for the Dragons is they haven't lost their lead, or they haven't had it knocked into. Boom, nearly walked. McKeever couldn't score. Watch out, flying elbows. Pogachnik grabs the rebound. Oh, Pogachnik all the way in was not going to be denied.
That's tough finish there by Pogachnik. Nice cross there by McKeever.
Jens from a long way.
Oh, nice find by the duo. McKeever to Jens for yet another three.
1:27 left third quarter. We have a timeout with the Dragons up 50-34.
Bragg has 6. Wolves are within 14. Final 26 of the quarter. Need a stop right here. You don't want it to get to be more than 14 again at the end of this quarter and lose that momentum. Right side, give it to Mikrot. Wrap it down to Fox. Driving Hernandez right side. Missed the layup and brought down by NSU. Philippi crosses the timeline to the near side. Left side, give for a 3 at the buzzer. In and out again for NSU as Hilgeman is unable to connect. It's a lead of 14 for the Golden Eagles at the end of 3.
MSUM Dining does catering. We deliver to business meetings, weddings, and other events. We'll work with you to create a menu that fits your taste, budget, and style. Visit MSUM's website to create your menu today. The catering service is by Sodexo. That was an interesting look-in down at the Barnett Center in Aberdeen with Minnesota Crookston leading Northern State 44-30 at the end of 3. Again, Crookston will be here tomorrow afternoon. One of the 2 Dragon losses so far in the NSIC is to Northern State. This is Brooke Tice, gets rid of it. Georgie, a 3. No. McKeever, out jump Rats for the rebound. There's Rats looking inside for Johnson. Alex for Boom up top. Jens goes to the baseline. Spins, slides, shoots. No good.
Nice job there by Payton ripping down that offensive rebound.
And she gets fouled by Georgie, so Boom will head back to the free throw line to shoot 2. The Dragons have already shot 13 free throws so far in this game. Bemidji State's been to the line twice. You look at the spread, it's 16. And what the spread is from the free throw line. Ava Loftus in for the Dragons. Alyssa Hill back in for Bemidji State. So 2 free throws for Boom. We have talked about this being a sticky quarter for the MSU Moorhead Dragons. Yet with that made free throw, the Dragons have their largest lead of the night, 52-34 here with 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's another turnover. Remember, it wasn't pretty against Minot in the first half, and yet the Dragons hung around and then took command in the second half to beat a Minot State squad. Here, got a 17-point lead. This third quarter has been extremely viscous. It's just been sticky and physical and free throwy, but you know what? The Dragons have managed to increase the lead. McKeever working on Pagachnik, kicking the ball around. And Bemidji State will get it back with 11.3 seconds remaining. Watched enough kicking around today. Watched a couple of World Cup matches.
Okay. Who you got winning it all?
Not my team. Oh. There's a McKeever foul.
Sent Oman to the line.
There's 6 teams left. Morocco, Portugal, England, France, Argentina, and Croatia. There's an air ball by Shea Oman. She'll make one of 2. 9 seconds remaining for the Dragons. McKeever, no. Johnson fouled with 1.8 seconds remaining.
Excellent job there by Johnson, anticipating that rebound, not giving up how much time was left on that clock, securing that rebound.
Johnson makes one of 2, and that's going to do it for quarter number 3. The Dragons will head into the fourth quarter up by 18. You're watching live coverage of Dragons basketball on the Dragons Digital Network.
Dragon Swim School is proud to offer year-round swimming and diving lessons with the lowest student-to-instructor ratio around. Lessons are available for all levels, including parent-child sessions and preschool. Help your child learn to love the water in a safe and caring environment with us at Dragon Swim School. Visit msumdragons.com/swim for more information. That's msumdragons.com/swim.
Enjoying the game. See, look at that. Only one of the 4 checking out their phone. Right?
Right.
They're engaged.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're engaged in. Something's going on downstairs. But either way, this fan cam is presented by the student edition of the Bridges. Third quarter numbers, Bemidji State just 2 of 16 from behind the arc. The Dragons not much better. Again, I'm looking at the free throws, Jared. The Dragons have made 13, Bemidji State just 3. And the rebounding, the Dragons up 34-27. Bemidji State has 16 turnovers. That's not going to help their cause either.
Not at all, especially also going 2 of 16 from behind that three-point line. And obviously, with the modern-day basketball, you got to knock down some threes to be competitive.
Not going to get it done. Boom, on the baseline. Up top, Jens. Skibble, back to Boom. And she dribbled it off her knee. Turnover number 13 for the Dragons. Back up top, Yoder working on Jens.
Great defense by Jens. Nice dump off. Great help side there.
Knight with the block. Alyssa up top. Finding Peyton Boom. Little underneath move, it wouldn't go, but Boom, back to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Help side defense had to be a point of emphasis. Watch Boom drawing that foul this week in practice. The Dragons have done an exceptional job help side D. I mean, we talked about first half, Boom drawing a charge, and we see Knight blocking the shot without fouling, and the Dragons able to capitalize here with Boom at the free throw line.
This is her 14th career double-double. 12 points, 14 rebounds for Boom. It is 55-35 here with just over 9 minutes remaining. That three will go by Maddie Shires. The Bemidji State team just doesn't look like they're excited right now. I don't know if they've just been beat down by the Dragons defensively. Bemidji State's been tough on the Dragons last couple. How about that look by Boom?
Great bind there, Boom to Knight. Knight finishing in the lane.
These two teams split last year. The year before, Bemidji State took 2. Prior to that, the Dragons won 10 in a row, so there has been domination of the Dragons over Bemidji State, just not recently. Here comes Loftus, shuffling the Boom, Skibble. 3 still won't go, and this ball goes out of bounds off of Bemidji State. This Chelsea Stoltenberg. Last year, Bemidji State went 11-10, or 2 years ago they did, and they finished 8-4 during the COVID year, Jared. That's the first time they went back-to-back above 500 in the NSIC since 1988.
Wow. What were you doing in '88?
Finishing up college.
Nice rebound there by Boom yet again, going to secure that rebound with 2 hands. You're a young player out there. Definitely take some notes. You watch this replay. Sky high, ripping it down. Drawing the foul there, Peyton Boom.
Where were you in '88?
Elementary school. On the playground where I spend most of my days. What show is that? Fresh Prince, man. Don't hurt yourself.
Okay.
Oh.
Knight!
Oh!
Not going to count it.
Just about to celebrate. Knight showing signs. Saw her on the cut finishing. Opportunity there, getting inside. Not able to get those points though, but that's encouraging to see when we talk about bench play.
57-38, the lead's 19. We're talking the fall of '88. I'm starting my senior year at Towson University.
Wow.
Long time ago.
Is it really though? Does it feel like it?
Oh yeah. Come on, man. Loftus across midcourt.
Great ball movement here by the Dragons.
Oh, a little move by Loftus. Running one-hander won't go. McKeever, the offensive rebound. The toughness inside, it won't go. Speaking of tough, here comes Trinity Yoder. A little crossover.
Oh, nice find there by Yoder.
Rachel Koenig on the business end, but a pretty move and find by Trinity Yoder. 6:40 left to go.
Look at Knight showing signs of mid-range J. Chemistry from Peyton to Knight.
Shires leaves it for Koenig, and now Yoder. Yoder looks up and sees Boom. Wanted to try to thread another needle, and there were too many Dragons there. Here comes McKeever, tripped from behind by Yoder. And that's Trinity Yoder's 4th personal foul. So if everything holds, well, let's keep that thought. Northern State's back to within 7. 6 minutes left down in Aberdeen. It's Minnesota Crookston 47, Northern State 40. So let's hold that thought. Well, regardless of what happens tonight, Bemidji State's going to be at Northern tomorrow afternoon. Here's Kayla Youngs. McKeever looks up. Youngs flips it over to Boom. She falls down and goes out of bounds. Okay. Aaron Barrett, the Menominee, Michigan native, number 0, had the ball for a hot minute. Majewski, a little turnaround in the lane. That won't go. Knight the rebound. Here comes Jens.
Seeing some good action here out of Knight. Good screen here from McKeever. McKeever, nice little floater in the lane.
Her first 2 points in the second half. She has a dozen. It's 61-40. As the Dragons move along, later on, they're going to flip the calendar to 2023 and then February and maybe even March. If you're going to compete, you got to have a bang and you got to have a Knight. You got to have those bigs in when Boom's not getting it done.
Yeah, she gets it done.
She gets it done right there.
Blocking that shot. Dragons looking to run. Like the patience here. Forcing McKeever, turn the corner, double pump, and finish in the lane.
Chelsea Stoltenberg will exercise another timeout. Her team's in trouble. 4:35 left to go. The Dragons lead it by 23.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Dave Eggers for your personal price plan today.
Getting comfortable on that low block. Dragons go inside. Nice find, nice cut there by Boom to bang. To the left.
Jared, say bing.
Bing.
That was bing, boom, bang. I've been waiting all summer. We're going to get the bing, bang, boom. We'll get that, boys and girls. Just be patient. For now, we got a bing, boom, bang. Your assist to the game presented by David Eggers.
I like that.
We're working. Slowly, but surely. 63-40. Can you tell it's a 23-point game? 63-40, 4:35 left to go.
For a high set here by Bemidji State out of the timeout.
Tice back in and out goes that three by Isabel Majewski. Here comes Natalie Jens and Retz. There's Peyton. Bang. Foul.
Nice patience there.
Uh-oh, that's Jada. I think that's her 5th. It is.
Yes.
Why is she allowed to stay in? Oh, no, she went to the bench. Remember, she got teed up earlier tonight. Bang hits free throw number 1. You never got teed, did you? Pros?
Nope.
No? Okay. 1 of 2. There's Knight.
Wow. Alyssa Knight has definitely come to play. 6 points off the bench for the Dragons.
All here in the 4th quarter. 66-40. This route continues. There's some defense by Tori Ratz. Here's Natalie Jens on the fly. Ratz looking for Knight. Here's Jens picking her way inside. Oh, Natalie Jens. Showing us something new every night. Loftus will come in. Jens will sit down. 68-40. I thought this was going to be a lot tighter just because of what Bemidji State has done to the Dragons 3 out of the last 4 times. Across midcourt, Amy Shaforgan wearing number 1, 5'8" sophomore out of St. Francis, Minnesota. Majewski. Inside, Alyssa Hill. Tice can't get a shot to go. We're under 3 minutes to play. Here's Loftus.
Loftus running the show for the Dragons now. Nice drive. Not able to finish.
See how she used her left shoulder, gained some momentum inside the limit. Little things, I'm catching up. Took me 26 years, but I'm learning some things. Shaforgan, rebound by Bang. Here comes Loftus. We drip down to 2.25 minutes remaining. The Dragons have never trailed in this game. They took a 7-0 lead. Bemidji State scored 7 in a row. It's not without some sloppiness like that throwaway there. Bailey Keski, number 5, will check in, 5'6" freshman out of Albany, Minnesota. Megan Rube, 5'9" freshman out of Colfax is in. And Sarah Kingland, 5'11" sophomore out of Owatonna, Minnesota, all in for the Dragons. Rachel Koenig back in for Bemidji State as we look at our coaches camp presented by BSN Sports. Again, Jared, and I mentioned this before the Minot State game, this is the unknown of this team. Just unknown. What are these Dragons going to do? They can lose. They lost to Mary the other night. Mary's 3-0. Northern State, pretty good. In trouble tonight, down 7 with 2 minutes left to go. You don't know what you're going to get out of this squad. That's why I think they're going to be fun to watch all year.
I agree. I mean, one thing we've seen consistent in the games we've saw here at home, the defensive presence. Post presence, perimeter. So it'll be interesting to see how they can build an identity on the offensive end. Are you going to be, as we traditionally know, they're known for pounding it inside, finishing. We've seen Kingland have that rebound.
Keski all the way in, couldn't score. And the ball will stay Dragon way. Rumor Flatness, a 5'8" senior, a biochemistry, molecular, and cellular biology major. Way to go, Rumor, out of Bemidji. That ball goes out of bounds off of Rube. 1:13 left, so the Dragons, well, we'll wait till the end. You'll get the point, though. In 1 minute and 9 seconds, they're going to have played 80 minutes. They've given up fewer than 80 points so far. Just getting things done here at home. Tice, good.
Off balance finish there by Tice. If you're a young player now, you definitely want to show coach what you can do when you get an opportunity in a game like this. You talk about the young players in the bench.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Tice again, no. Ball goes out of bounds at 38.8 seconds left to go. So this will get the Dragons to 5-3 with Minnesota Crookston coming in tomorrow. Here's Bailey Keski. It's short again.
Job there by Keski, ripping down that offensive rebound. Dragons might run this clock out.
Yeah, they will. Carla Nelson doesn't want to run it up against her friend Chelsea Stoltenberg. She will take the 68-42 victory as the Dragons move to 4-2 and 2-2 in the NSIC. Also, a happy birthday gift to Allison Swenson, longtime head coach. She started here at MSUM as a player a couple years after you left, and she hasn't left.
It's a great place to be.
68-42 is the win here tonight. While we look for somebody to chat with, let's do some laundry here. How about a play of the game? Jared, I think you drew this up, didn't you?
Nice play there by Bang.
Peyton Bang. Underneath, Peyton Bang, right there. What do you call that, a up and under?
Up and under.
Pretty move by Peyton Bang. That's your play of the game. Presented by Herbert and Gerbert's. Bold between the bread as far as our player of the game. Let's go to somebody that is a familiar face to us. She got her, look at that stretch rebound right there. Put back, just has a knack for the basketball. As we'll watch Peyton Boom right here. Exercise for another rebound. Get the ball off to Natalie Jens. Getting it done on both sides of the floor. Peyton Boom finished tonight with her 14th career double-double, 12 points and 13 rebounds. Our player of the game presented by Inform. Check them out at inform.com. Peyton, do we have you? Hey, congratulations. I thought this was going to be tighter just because of what Bemidji State has done to you the last couple of years. Why tonight did you guys have success?
I feel like it was just all around. We played well together. Like, the guards showed up, the post showed up. Sometimes there's a struggle, but there's always our teammates to help us through. So it was nice. A good team win.
I got to ask you, defensively, I just continue to be impressed. It all started with Rogers State when you gave up a late bucket for their only 2 points of the first quarter. And now you've given up, 75 points in 2 conference games here at home. Is your defense why you think this team's pretty good so far?
I mean, it's a big key. Defense wins games. I mean, you can't always rely on your offense. You got to rely on your defense because defense is just working hard. So we just got to show up and work hard. And I think we do that.
The pride of Barnesville, Minnesota. Your old high school got its first football championship a couple of weeks ago. So a happy Trojan right there. What's the future of this team right now? I mean, you got just one game left before the holiday break. It's pretty easy to focus for Crookston tomorrow?
I mean, yeah, Crookston's going to be a tough team, but we're young, like you said. Like, we have a bright future. Like, it's just me, and then I think, I'm the only senior, so we got a bright future ahead of us, and we're just going to have to look forward to Crookston, who's going to be a good team. They're new, we're new, so it's going to be a tough one, but it'll be fun.
I think this is going to be a fun team to watch, just watching you and your Mariah and your Jens with all these freshmen. So pretty exciting stuff. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
All right, Peyton Boom joining us. Always some good things to say. She had 12 points and 13 rebounds. Tonight wasn't a great Peyton Boom night. Defensively, she had 11 rebounds in the first half. She was just good.
Yes, active, strong, a leader for the Dragons this evening.
All right, let's do a little stat of the game, Jared, and I had to dig for this. The Dragons have now started their conference season. Try to follow. With a loss, win, loss, and now a win. It's the first time the Dragons have started their NSIC season. Loss, win, loss, win. Since the 2000-2001 season, the Dragons lost their conference opener at Duluth, then beat Bemidji State 70-56 22 years ago tonight. It all comes full circle.
Great stat.
Stat of the game presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. And it's just like we said, it's tomorrow here at home. Forgot about that with Peyton. The Dragons do go for a couple of important games next weekend on the road against St. Cloud State and Minnesota Duluth before calling it until New Year's Eve when we reunite with a date against Northern State. Bemidji State will go to Aberdeen tomorrow where Northern State is about to lose. 31 seconds left. Minnesota Crookston leads Northern State 57-48. This upcoming schedule presented by Bell Bank. As we welcome you back upstairs, Steve and Jared, just a couple things real quick. Dragons win big here tonight. Again, I didn't expect it. Boom didn't expect it. Minnesota Crookston goes down and beats Northern State. This league is just going to be crazy all year long. To me, that's what makes it fun.
Absolutely. It should be a fun battle tomorrow between those two teams.
All right. Now I've given you 2 looks at the Dragons. What are you liking? What did they improve upon from the game last Thursday against Minot State?
As I mentioned during the game, the emphasis had to have been help side defense. I mean, drawing a charge, great job, the Dragons digging down on the post. Phenomenal job on the defensive end by the Dragons. I think that might be their identity moving forward.
All right. It's still early, but the Dragons looking good here, 4-4, and now 2-2 in the NSIC. So that'll do it for us for right now. As far as our women's game, we will get you set up now. The Dragon men are coming up. Come on back in about 16, 17 minutes from now. Go grab your sandwich, and then we'll have the Dragons men's game against Bemidji State. Once again, your final on the women's side, the Dragons 68, Bemidji State 42.